Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new game called Enter the Gungeon. This is actually still a fairly new release, and I'd like to cover it as much as I can. Now I have already played on it a little bit, which is why I have this little currency up here, but I've never really made a ton of progress because I've always just been kind of learning the game. I've played as each character and figured out what the basis of their abilities are. So far my favorites are the Marine and the Pilot, especially the Marine. I always seem to have the best luck with it, so I'm going to try him out today. Now, Enter the Gungeon is a game similar, I guess, to Binding of Isaac, in the sense that it's a roguelike, you're never quite sure what you'll get. Oh, I love the loading screens of this game, by the way. It's adorable to me watching the little bullets, which are actually enemies. You're fighting bullets and firing bullets to kill bullets that fire bullets out of guns that would fire that bullet usually. Like, well, maybe crits with detonates. And then of course there's slime. Actually, let me turn down the sound just a little bit. I feel like it's gonna overpower me. Now, just like in every good roguelike, there is a slime enemy. If it's an RPG or a roguelike, there is a slime that let someone in Japan down. Alright. These are casings, we use those as money. That's a grenade that explodes when you kill it. It's a shotgun, fires a shotgun. You kind of understand what I mean whenever I say it's a bullet that fires bullets out of a gun that would fire that bullet, and that this little 9mm round over here. Ow! Broke my armor. Now the Marine has a special ability that starts with one piece of armor, which is basically, it works as a blank. A blank is used to clear a room of all projectiles and stop enemies from shooting for a short period of time. It's just kind of a quick, I need air option. And trust me, you don't want to waste them. They do refill at each floor, but they don't just drop. They're very drop. In my experience, for all I know, I'm just unlucky. Now, alternatively colored enemies usually have something special about them. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. That was a noob mistake. Or they have something special about them, like he had a little bandana, that shotgun shell was blue. I don't really know what that means. I imagine it's just like it means that they change up the way they fire or the way that enemy moves. But anyway, let's keep moving on out here. Oh no, shotgun close range. This is not going to be great if I don't take him out quick. Trying to focus on avoiding attacks and still being entertaining. It's a little difficult. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to keep it one run per video, unless I just have a really short run. Like if I were to die in this room, I'd probably just restart with another run. Ow. Because I don't think you guys would want to sit through a 3.5-minute video in which the first 30 seconds was explaining what the game is. Anyway, as we go deeper into the dungeon, we'll find treasure. I'm hoping to find some soon, actually. Okay, there's also this gentleman. He's the shopkeep. You never want to fire at the shopkeep's shop, because if you do, he likes to fire back. As you can imagine, bullets, not really your best friend to take to the face. But I imagine there's probably considerably worse in this game that would do considerably more damage. Yeah, let's grab the half a heart. This gentleman, I believe, allows you to sell weapons to him, but all we have right now is our starting. Yeah. See, if you keep acting like that, it's going to cost you, because we fired the weapon in his shop. Once we leave, fire all we want, and you won't do anything about it. If you fire in there, I believe he, like, pulls a shotgun on you and he fights you. And by fights you, I mean kills you. Really? That was this entire... Okay. That's fine. Oh no, it's the ghost of Tommy. If anybody gets the Tommy Gun joke there, then I'm sorry. Because I'm well aware that was dumb. Alright, this is a basic level chest. You can tell chests and their level and rarity by what color they are. Like this one here is brown, this means it's at the lowest rarity. I probably won't get anything too awesome of it. I get poison vials for external use only. I kind of prefer the supply drop, which is what the Marine's second starting item is. Because the supply drop will give you one full reload of ammunition, because guns have limited ammo except for your starting round. Alright, that's it for this room. These are warp pads. I can warp to them by holding down the tab button, and I select them from anywhere in the dungeon as long as there aren't enemies in the room. So like if I wanted to, I can save myself some time and just warp here. I'm just gonna walk it. Yeah. Breaking pots. That's the boss room. You can tell because the skull across bullets. Yes. I don't know. Couldn't come up with anything on the fly. I dropped the ball on that one. As you can say, I really mentally fired away. Wow. I wasn't punished for that joke in game. I think it would have only been fitting if I had been shot back in the head the second I said that. No, you missed your chance, Karma. You can't punish me way after I already did something. It's not fair, it doesn't give me a chance. It's too late now, joke atrocity. That kinda looks like a face. It's probably intentional. If you'll notice, I can't open this chest because I am all out of keys, but I can go back and buy a key for I think 25 coins from the shop, or not coins, casings from the shop, but this implies that I have 25 more casings on this floor and decide that I would like to spend them there. Now, you are not guaranteed casing drop from enemies, but they do drop them fairly frequently, I like to say. I like to say that they drop them frequently because I've had runs where I just cannot get coins. If I walk over one of these as they're swirling, I can tap the E key and then I'll warp to wherever I last was. But I kind of would like to get, there we go, a gun. A machine pistol, that's fine. Alright, move on. Looks like we're fighting a boss. I have fought this one before. It is the Gatling Gull, and I think it's probably one of my favorite bosses to look at. Well, I guess that wasn't the boss. Oh, yes, it was. And he's beefy. He's using the technique passed down by the Gull family for generations. You aren't the only one that can spray. Oh no. Actually, just gonna say no to that. I rolled too close to him. I should have backed away. The past still haunts me. Now, this is actually a reference to the tutorial in which there was a man named Manuel, or Manny, as I like to call him, who was killed in the Gungeon by a fellow Gungeoneer. This time we'll try to use the pilot, because that one was kind of short. I don't want to have just a 9-minute video. I'm trying to keep these around 12 minutes long at a minimum, but if they go longer than that, that's fine. But I'd rather them not go over like 45 minutes. So if I hit like a good stopping point, like a boss door, that kind of thing, then I'll probably wait there, cut the video, move into the next one if we're at like the 30-ish minute mark, because I don't want to make these too long, because that means you guys have to sit through that. Maybe you don't have time. Maybe you're watching this before you go to work or to school, which I understand that. I do that all the time. It's probably one of my #1 pastimes. I'll watch YouTube passively while I'm doing the other stuff. so I can definitely understand why people would want to. Now, the pilot actually starts with my favorite starting weapon. I like this little laser pistol, I think it's really cool. And also, he starts with lockpicks. Now, these have a small chance of, well, I don't know how small the chance is. I would love to say it's 50-50, but I'm fairly certain it isn't because I'm yet to have one of them succeed. For the lockpicks to open up a chest without using a key. The issue is, if you fail, you lose the chest. You can no longer open it even with a key. There we go. This is a blank. These are fairly rare as drops. Now you can see I have 3 of them. I'll have 2 whenever I enter the next stage. And on and on and on. Wow, this is going to be a dangerous room. I gotta thin out the enemies down fast. These guys, they don't play nice. I don't have that armor to take one free shot for me, like I do as the Marine. Alright, there's that room. If we keep looking around, we'll hopefully find the shop soon. I have already seen a few of the weapons in this game, but I've seen nowhere near all of them. I do have a favorite so far. It was the, I want to say it was like a water pistol or something. And I thought that was pretty fun because it like never ran out of ammo. I didn't have to reload it. Known weapons do have a limited range, or at least most of them do. I do believe there's probably some kind of weapon that just has eternal range in one direction, but it probably is like a single shot weapon, like a large scale hunting rifle, that sort of thing. I don't know. Gonna have to ask that to stop right now. Now this weapon, I believe, stuns enemies sometimes. I don't know how high the chances. I don't even know if it's even a thing that's supposed to be happening, but I do have it happen quite frequently. I want to say usually like 50% of the time, small enemies stunned with the regular bullet. As you can see, they don't really fire when they're stunned. Oh well, I'm gonna go back and pick up the other half apart. Actually, I think I'll save it whenever I hit the boss room. Now, as to which game I prefer, The Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, I personally prefer Enter the Gungeon. I think it's very, very fun. It's incredibly exciting. Ooh, we got a new item here. The Ammonomicon lets you know what everything you've got is. So we got a new passive item. The Ring of Miserly Protection. It aids the fiscally responsible. Increases health substantially. Any purchases will shatter the ring, so I'm not allowed to buy things anymore. For the shopkeep opened his shop, he was an avaricious and miserly man. He remains careful about any expenditures, but through capitalism has purged himself of negative emotion. That's kind of cool. It's pretty impressive, at the very least. Anyway, as you can see, that gives us 2 full hearts to play around with, but we're not allowed to buy items, so if we can't get a gun on this floor, that's a problem for us, because we have to open it with lockpicks. We're not allowed to buy keys. Those bats can turn into bullets, just as a warning. I don't remember them hurting on stun, but they do definitely deal damage. Anything that you... Obviously, any hit that you can avoid, you always should. It is still a roguelike, you'll lose everything when you die. Like, sitting here messing with the controls to switch weapon, I no longer have that micro, or the machine gun, not the micro. Here's the shopkeep. See if he's the door to the next room by any chance. He is. Oh, he's got the Colt 18. I love this weapon, but it's not worth losing that huge amount of health over. I'm thinking I will complete this floor and see if there's anything I want to buy, like full bolt right now. But I want to go beat the boss of this floor before I start getting rid of items that'll make it a lot easier to beat the boss. Alright. Nope. Now if I sit here and I shoot at it, break it open, I get the item. Junk, next time use a key. Now, that was a gun chest, I believe. It might not have been, I probably got it wrong, that's fine. If I do, just tell me in the comments, tell me which color the gun chests are. That way I know which ones to actually save my key for, because I thought that the first one was a gun chest as well, but it did not turn out to be one. Looks like we get Gatling Gull again. He's still beefcake, don't worry about that. As far as I am aware, you cannot ever stun bosses unless you have like specific weapons that let you do that. Of course, I'm not aware of them at this point in time. Otherwise, I'd done it. Wow, should have taken that hit. Oh no, I forgot that had backlash. Oh, I'm taking so many hits I shouldn't be right now. I'm taking so much unnecessary damage in this fight. Super chicken bomb. Got him. Alright, he is down. Whew. We're only at the 17-minute mark, so I can keep going another floor. Oh, and then now all of his little bird friends are going to come to carry away his body and bury him off in bird heaven or something. I don't really care what they're doing. What is this? Mahogany? Oh, Mahog-gun. I like that. That's clever. Alright. Come back here, buy the coal. So I lost that ray, as you can see. Sure. Let's just buy everything. That's fine. I believe to be I am at full health. Indeed I am. Now I love the coal. I have never had the mahogany before. I may not have even had the Colt on my file. I might have had it at a friend's house because I didn't actually find this game on my own. A friend showed it to me. I determined that I absolutely loved it. So I purchased it. So is the site. Is this thing that fires exploding acorns? I feel it to be a gun that fires exploding acorns. I'm not sure that I like that. Reminds me of Donkey Kong's gun, his coconut gun. Because if he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. And it definitely is firing its birds right now. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna switch over to Colt. Just for raw damage and firing power. so annoying to dodge. I still don't really like the mahogany. I'll come back and fill up the cult before we fight the boss. Ammo limit. Deal with the altar. Deal with the devil. The shadows grow darker. What? Only not enemy, isn't it? Yeah, these are the two bosses I've seen so far. Huh. I'm curious. If anybody in the comments knows what that, like, the shadows become darker or whatever means, then please let me know. I am curious. I love hearing about all the cool stuff in games like this. Showed this man the Rogue Special, which is the name of the starting gun, by the way, and I love that. I think that's a really good name. Now, moving on. Is that what my deal with the devil thing did? I feel like I did a bad. Yeah! You didn't like that mahogany. Ooh. I'm sorry, what? These are releasing bees to protect the hive from damage. So if I get hit, I release a swarm of bees. I'm assuming that's what that means. Well, time to walk away then. Welcome to my least favorite enemy in the entire game. And he's apparently... Selkie, what did it unlock? Alright, I've got to live long enough to get to Selkie. Oh, well, didn't mean to use a blank there. Wasted that. Gotta live long enough to find the cell on this point. You can jump those gaps, you just right click while as close to the edge as possible. And we did it. Oh, and we got the laser thing I like. Blast off. And we found the thingy too. Cool. Alright, you guys are free to go. I think this unlocks the shop. Oh, finally. I knew it would be a while before someone came down here, but seriously? It's been forever. Anyway, we should get back to the shop. It's been closed for way too long. You should come by. We're on the top level of the breach. Can't miss it. Okay. Thank you for rescuing Mistress Cadence in this one. I will escort her to the breach. Come on, Ox. Ugh, you're always so slow. Oh, I love that. I love the giant robot. It reminds me of Robo from Chrono Trigger. 2 empty slots in the muncher. Could feed. If we can feed... The muncher doesn't want that guy. Okay, I was gonna say, if we can feed the Rogue Special and the Mahogany to it, then I'll do it, but... Otherwise, I'm not gonna play with it all. Do you do anything? Altar's empty, do nothing. Okay, so nothing I can do anything. Poof, poof. Thanks for the ammo, flunky. That squirrel or rat or something took my bullets. If I see any squirrels, rats, or bunnies, I'm putting a bullet in them now. I am still alive. Bullet time. That's... as clever as that is. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, sir. Making bad puns is my job. I can't have you take that from me. Oh, oh. Shockingly useless, that one. Wait, but this one leads to the boss room, because it's the last path I have left. Those are spike traps. When you step on them, you gotta get off in a hurry. They like to cause what I refer to as big props if you aren't careful. Please be the boss room. You can't survive this much longer. I just want to beat the second floor so that way you can unlock the shop. Because I've been dying to get to the shop already. Because I think the shop actually lets you buy like better characters or better stuff for characters or something along those lines. Really not sure yet. Oh, I ain't got much choice. Oh, you're new. What are you? Oh. The Gorgon. Cursed gun witch. Please tell me your special moves and just insta-turn to stone. I'm assuming that's poisonous, so I'm not gonna go into that. Yeah, get her, bees. Ask you to silence yourself. Did you turn off my gun? Got her. Oh, cool. She turned to stone. That's nifty. More money. Trick gun. Reload to transform. Oh, you know I'm gonna love. Is this a Bloodborne reference? Because if so, I'm in love with this game. I already love this weapon. It's a shotgun, it's a pistol, it's the blunderbuss, it's the pistol still. I always wish they would have made it like a giant revolver. I guess they kind of did, they made the repeating pistol. This is awesome, I love this gun. Love it. Shotgun. past still haunts me. Okay. Gotta say, love the Colt. Love this thing. Not a huge fan of the mahogany. The laser rifle's cool, but a little bit too inaccurate in my opinion. But thank you everybody for watching. Actually, let's go check out the shop together really quick, and then we're gonna end this episode, because I am curious to see the shop. I'd like to see it for the first time with you guys. So, that's not the shop. That's the tutorial area. And is the shop over here? It is, okay. Welcome to the shop, I suppose. Greetings. Thank you for the assistance. The acquisitions department is once again in operation. Hey, thanks for getting inside of that cell. This is the Gungeon Acquisitions Department. You donate money and we'll order new guns and items for the collection. It'd be hard to come by here in the Gungeon, but since the H-Mod took over, it's all anyone on the outside uses. Protection. The Gungeon's like a reliquary or some kind of museum, only for guns. So we're collecting all the best ones and then throwing them downstairs. Luckily, the H-Mod has to put rebels down pretty regularly, so we've got a constant supply of new equipment. They'll sell us anything. Once they're ordered, you can find the new stuff down in the chambers. So whatever you want, if you've ordered everything we have listed, just come back later. That's it. Hegemony Carbine. Rocket-powered bullets, that sounds awesome. The RPG. The Thompson submachine gun, so it's a Tommy gun, a heart bottle, and a gamma ray. I'm gonna go with the Hegemony Carbine, the gamma ray, the heart bottle, because that seems like it's a heart container. Don't really care about rocket-powered bullets. I guess we'll get the Tommy gun too, just to have it done. Okay, so I can't just leave and re-enter. Alright, so this has been Enter the Gungeon. Whenever we come back, we'll play through another game as the Marine. I had to remember what it was. If you guys are curious, this guy's the Cultist. He's used for multiplayer. You can use him to enter co-op. I'm not entirely sure what he does, though. So, thank you all so much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a long episode here in the Quasar Kingdom, but thank you all for watching. You can come back, Knights of the Round Table. Anytime you want to join the Round Table, turns out my standards are lower than King Arthur's. Just subscribe. You'll be the newest trained knave, and then after a week, you could start saying you're an official Knight of the Round Table. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching me today. I hope you have all enjoyed. Leave a like if you'd like to see more Enter the Gungeon, and have a great day. Bye!